Hello everybody, this is Connie Murphy, and it is 3 o'clock. So no, good morning, good morning. Anyway, I'm going to do a rather lengthy tutorial today. So come along if you're interested and see this more glamorous look. Tried doing it without my glasses on throughout the whole thing. So that's why it's a little bit longer. But anyway, hope to see ya. Okay, so here I am before I start my makeup. And I just finished washing my hair and it's almost dry. And I don't have any products on it, or I haven't put a flat iron or anything on it yet, but this is what it looks like when it dries on its own. Let's see. So I have pretty straight hair, as you can tell. And it is growing very quickly, which is a nice thing. Okay, since I'm going to be saying a little bit as I'm giving this tutorial, and I don't think I've done a tutorial for a pretty long time. So, first of all, let me get my other mirror. So I can see what I'm doing. Okay, here we go. Let me get this set up. Oh, alrighty. Okay, so going to stick with my Neutrogena and my L'Oreal. And I like to mix them together. So from this point on, I'm going to try not to put on my glasses and just use my little magnifying glass to see what I'm doing as far as what the products say. So I'm going to do 1 and 2. And then 1 of the lighter shade. I just mix them together like that. Kind of splash it around. Now, I always like to do my foundation first. Well, actually, most of the time I'll curl my eyelashes first, but I'll do that next. And I use my foundation for my lid primer as well. I try to keep everything simple. Hope you can see this. And I'm tapping it in. Keeping it off of my eyebrows because I don't want them to be oily. Because then my eyebrow makeup that I'm going to use will be too dark. It'll darken it up because of the moisture. Okay. And I'll take the tape off here. My homemade frownies with transparent surgical tape. And by the way, if you're using surgical tape or whatever you're using, you don't really need big pieces. I only put the tape where the wrinkle is. So, yeah, I've got wrinkle. Well, I don't put anything on my forehead, but you see a wrinkle right here now that I did do that. So I might want to put a thin piece right on top of the wrinkle. I do the same with my eyebrows. I only put it on the wrinkle. Of course, I want the two pieces to come together right here. I don't put it on my crow's feet because it's uncomfortable to sleep with. I don't put it down here and I don't put it here. I tried it once, but it's uncomfortable to sleep with. So come on, let's make life easy. Okay, I can't believe my camera wasn't on when I did my eyebrows. So I'll go through it without any, powder on my eyebrows. I use powder first because it's easy to take off if you make a mistake. What I did was, I started here where the hair thins out and I went straight up. And then I went straight down. And then I took whatever residual was on there and I went down to where my eye ends over here. And just kind of put a little color with the tip of the brush. Same on the other side. Now when you go up over here, if you have a little smudge, you just go straight down. Just like that. And that's about as long as it took me to do my eyebrows. Okay. Now if I was going someplace in the evening, I would want my eyebrows a little bit darker because of the dimmer light in the club. And in that event, I would start where I started with the powder and go up, concentrate a little bit on the peak, and then just go down. Dab a little bit here and there. Okay, same on this side. Concentrate on the peak, not too dark. Use a light hand, because this is black. And that ought to do her. Not real fussy about my eyebrows. Okay, so I see a little bald spot right there. Right there. Try to match it up a little bit. I'm going to make them a little bit longer because it always seems by the time to finish doing the makeup, they're a little shorter. Okay, done. Now I'm going to put my second coat of mascara. And I will go down as far as I can. Trying not to touch the line of lashes and make marks on the top of my lid. So that worked out okay. There we go. Now I'm going to take a Q-tip and get any oils off my lips. Now some people like to moisturize their lips before they do their lips. Been looking for my glasses, but I don't for some reason. Okay, now I am going to get a pencil. I got a pencil. Okay, could use my glasses right now. All right, so I don't know if I'll be able to see anything on here. Nope. But this is a medium brown pencil. I've had for quite a while. I've showed you girls several times. Comes with a brush, but I don't mess with my brush. with my eyebrows from this point on. And I'm going to take it and put it on the bottom. I won't be putting any mascara on my bottom eyelashes. Number one, it's a waste of product. Number two, you really can't tell the difference after I finish what I'm going to show you. So now I'm going to take this color and go up to where it automatically ends into the bone. Okay, let's do the other side. Automatically ends right there at the bone. Now this is a pretty soft pencil, but even if it wasn't, I would still be doing this next step. Let me take a little bit here, and I'm basically taking it to the middle of my pupil, or the center of my pupil. That's all. And then I use that angle brush again. Where are you? Here we go. And I'm going to put it on the lighter color. And this is a color mate. It says light and medium brown. As you can see, I've had it for a while. And I'm going to put powder on top of that soft pencil. Now the purpose of this is because this will last me all day. And if I were to be going dancing, it would be lasting me for 2 or 3 hours at a dance. I'm going to put a little bit here just to get rid of the product. And that takes care of that. I'm going to take another brush. It's a small one. Oh, one other thing I like to do. Before I forget, I take that brown pencil and I just follow right underneath that bone. You really can't go anywhere unless you do it intentionally. Just like that. And then I'll put the powder on top. For the same reason as I put it on the bottom. But I'm using a dark brown here. And I'm gonna go. Now I had tried an angle brush before because, you know, I told you I'd do this whole thing with just 2 brushes. But the angle brush was a little too stiff. So we're going to put the brown on top of the pencil. Then I'm going to take a little more and I'm going to lay it in there instead of putting it only on the tip. And I'm going to stay close to that original spot and then just go on the brow bone itself. Come down, take the tip, and that's the way I do it. So on another at one of my videos, I'm mentioning my taking a walk, doing some, well, trying to do a couple of puzzles. The first one I gave up on because it didn't have enough color, and I like my puzzles to have a lot of color. They're easier for me to put together. But my hubby came in because I mentioned about and photographed people who did not have any protection when I went for my walk. And he said that a lot of people are getting violent if you're suggesting it, or even if you happen to be wearing one yourself, which I think is totally bizarre. They're talking about their freedom of rights, but they want us to do it their way too. So come on. There you go. I'm going to put my glasses on here. So far so good without the glasses. I'm going to take a Q-tip and get some of that cotton off of there. Just to thin it out a tiny bit. And then I like to raise my eyebrow like that, because I'm not really a blender. Kind of like seeing that half moon up there. Alrighty, I'm an oddball, I know it. Okay, next, what I'm going to do is take my liquid eyeliner now, and it's just a little liquid eyeliner that I bought at the 99-cent store in black. And my next step will be to go over the two products that I put on the bottom here, but I want it to be very close to my eyelashes. I don't want to put it on my waterline down there. And those are my faux lashes. Let's do the other side. I'm going to take it up to where it automatically stops. You see, if you go over, it'll make that little twitch. See what I mean? Okay, and then I'm going to take it only half of where I did the powder. In other words, I'm not going to take the liner to the center of my pupil. I'm going to do about halfway from where I put the original powder. Accidentally got some on my eyelash. Okay. Oh, can't forget the top waterline. Yes, I do the top waterline with eyeliner because it does not run and it stays all day. Now at night when I clean my face, I will take a Q-tip under there and it will take any eyeliner that I might have in my waterline right off. I do take the rest of the eye makeup off. Everything except the mascara on my top lashes. Here we go. Okay. By the way, thank you everyone for making your comments. And in a year and a half, I've only had 2 haters, and I got one yesterday. The first one a year ago was a fella because he thought I looked like Sarah Palin. I had my hair up. Evidently, he don't like Sarah Palin. And the second one was, well, I think she was just having a bad day. Her comment was something to the effect, okay, you old grandma, get off the YouTube. Fat F. You know what the F stands for. So I said to her, ha 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 ha, I only weigh 119 pounds, but you have a nice day, hug Connie. So of course she commented back, LOL, laugh out loud. And then it said, thanks Connie. Alrighty, so now I'm going to clean my two brushes, and I like to use a TP roll right where the edge is. I'll take the top one first, kind of like working with chopsticks, you know what I mean? I'll roll it over, because God knows we can't be wasting toilet paper now. And I've done it this way for many years. I'm going to clean that second one. And I'll take both of them real quick. Just like that. And I'll just tear off the little end. I think that's a Connie tip. Well, I think all these things are Connie tips, now that I think about it. And my girlfriend Lucy said, hey, that works. My makeup lasted till I got home. Yay! Okay, what's next? Okay, so as I'm taking a little closer look at my foundation, I'm going to cover these spots up just a little bit more. I've got that one spot there that just never gets any better. But my face has come a long way, especially when I started using the vitamin C. And I used that vitamin C for a good year until I ran out, and I haven't been able to find that particular brand again. I know there are other brands out there, but after I paid 99 cents for my 6 bottles of vitamin C, it's hard for me to pay 30 bucks for a bottle of vitamin C. Now, I wasn't born during the Depression, but my childhood did have some rough times on a financial level. So when I started to work and make enough money to save, I started saving very quickly. And I still do. And that's probably why I'm not much of a shopper. Although, isn't it funny now that there are no places so you can go in to go shopping, because I don't shop online. My hubby does, but I don't. I don't want to have to be mailing stuff back if it doesn't work out. Although that'd probably be a good way to do a try-on video, because I could try them on and then send them back. Ooh, it's getting warm. Okay, a little bit warm. What's next? I've got my eyebrows. I've got my foundation. I've got my eyes almost done. I'm going to take my Wet n Wild. Well, if you want to know the color, I got to put my glasses on. This is a highlighting powder, and the color is Blossom Glow. There it is. It's a very shiny, pale pink. And I'm just going to put it on the tip of my finger. Put it right there. Now I'm going to take my eye like this and make sure it's in the crease, because otherwise you'll have little bunny lines or wrinkles, whatever you want to call them. Same over here. Can you see me? Don't tug too hard, just enough to open up the lines. Get a Q-tip. Gonna put a little bit here and a little bit on the bottom. Now, I had seen a video one time, and the husband had learned how to do his wife's makeup just in case something would happen to her and she couldn't do it anymore. Well, unfortunately, something happened to her and she couldn't do it anymore. So he started doing it for her. Yeah, wasn't that nice? Okay, what I'm doing right now is just kind of tucking everything away as far as my products go. Now I'm going to put my third coat of mascara on. CoverGirl waterproof. I haven't tried any others because this one works so well. And when I go into a store, I try to get out as fast as I can, especially now, during this pandemic. Did I say that right? Oh well, you know what I mean. Alrighty, what next? Oh, my blush. And yes, I'm using my current product. This is Bright Pink, number 801 by e.l.f. And I just use a little brush here. I leave my glasses on because I like to see. Now, right now, I am looking at a mirror that is straight ahead of me. Put it on the apples, and I'll take a little bit to the side. That's about as much blending as I do. I'll put a little bit over here. I don't usually do this, but since I've got my hair back. By the way, talking about my hair back, many of you have complimented me when you say my hair looks nice when it's back. And I remember reading in the 80s, someone had written that if you have a small face, wearing your hair back is very complimentary. So I thought, well, good. Sometimes I like to wear my hair back. So I'm going to clean off my brush a little bit here. I told you this would be a longer video. By the way, talking about longer videos, Patty Slippers, I haven't heard from you for quite a while. And I know that you were requesting longer videos. So I hope you're doing well, girl. Here we go. There we go. Cleaning that brush off. And then I just put it right there. I know I'm an odd duck. Okay, now, some of this redness is because it's getting a little bit warm. It is 10 after 3 right now. And probably about 82 out there. And I got big windows right here off to the right of me. And of course my overhead lighting, there's 3 bulbs up there. And then I've got 2 little lamps on the side of my makeup counter, which is actually right over here. And I'm overlooking the sink. And I just move my products over. Well, I'll show you. See what I mean? That's what I use today. Okay, now with the lipstick. I think I'm going to use my bright pink lipstick today with my fuchsia lip pencil. And they are both from Wet n Wild. Very pink. I've got another tube. And then my Wet n Wild. Is it a Wet n Wild? Yes, it is. And it even came with a sharpener. I've showed you that before too. Okay. So I actually think I will sharpen it today. 1, 2, because I don't like it to be too pointy. There we go. Up, up, and down. And I like to over direct my bottom lip because it's small. Or at least it's a lot lighter for some reason on the bottom. You know, my natural pigmentation. Okay. That is a blood vessel. Do that. Put that back on there. And clean it up. Take it down a little farther in the middle, bottom middle. And that's good enough for me. Why I'm still in love with you. Okay, so I told her I'd take off my tape, and I'll do that now. It's very sticky. And now some people think, and I think my daughter might have thought this, that was skin, that the tape was pulling away skin. But it really isn't. That's just glue. So what I do is, I tap that glue so it disappears, and I'm tapping it on the creases that I was wanting to soften up, and that glue actually will keep the skin taut. That's a Connie tip. Now for you new people, this is a scar, runs across right there, And the stitchers in those days, well, I guess I was moving around so much, they did a terrible job. But anyway, those white lines are the stitchers. This is a wrinkle. And that's just coming from gravity. Good old gravity. We all know about that, don't we, girls? And you guys, too. Okay. Let me wipe my glasses off. Okay, and I am done. I put my things back where they belong. Well, let me show you where they normally belong. That's the spot. Oh, one last thing. My rose water. Ah, it feels good because it's warm right now. And then I've got a little bit of cologne left here. Oh, I've got 4 of the bottles. And I'll put a little bit on just to feel cooler. And I bought both of these at a 99-cent store. By the way, 99-cent store, you might want to use me. Well, I haven't spent a lot of money over there, but I've been over there quite a bit. Okay, so that's it. I don't think I'll put any heating tools in my hair. I'll just leave it because I ain't going nowhere. So remember, don't forget that young gal inside of you. By the way, have a wonderful summer, you know, as good as you can. If it's a bad day, like, what's her name? Kelly Clarkson says, if it's not a good one, change it. Bye, everybody. Thanks for stopping by, and thanks for all you new subscribers also. If you want to see another one of my videos, just press the bell up on the right-hand corner of your computer, and you'll know when I'm coming back on. Not recording as much as I used to. I was doing every day, but it got to be too much with, you know, my mom and all that kind of stuff. So if you liked anything about this video, give me a thumbs up. That's on the left side of your screen. Okay, adios, everybody.